Hello. This is a general reading and it's going to be for the collective. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay? It will not resonate with you all. So if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. So let's see. This is for the collective. This, I've done it for a while, so I just thought, give it a try. Okay. Now, if anybody was worrying about their success in their life right now, just letting them know it's not the right time. Okay, so think about a question that you want some success in. It doesn't seem to be the right time right now. So think of a question that you may want to know. This is from Success has come back out again. For some of you, it's definitely, it could be not the right time. Some of you could be recovering from an illness, okay? I need healing right now, and guidance, I'm hearing. You need to wait for this success, okay? Not to say it's not coming, just that it's not now. Let's see from Doreen Virtue. Whoa, that come out quick. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. To even get success with your passion, just not yet. Okay? Bottom of the deck, you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? So it's just delayed. Even if it's a new relationship for some of you, it's been a delay. Just not yet. God's not saying no, just saying divine timing. Everything's in divine timing. Alright. And you've got elevate your energy. Your thoughts are a vibration that attracts positive or negative energy. Notice your current emotional state. Clear any negativity through conversation, movement, breath work, prayer, meditation, and so on. Then guide your thoughts back to love and abundant possibilities. When you elevate your energy, you attract abundance, health, prosperity into your life. Okay? So, right now, I also said some of you is recovering, some of you need healing. Okay? And your bottom of the deck, it's got trust your intuition. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside instead. You know what's best for your body, mind and spirit. Sit in meditation, walk in the woods. Ask yourself what you need and listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. You have the answer and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need is already inside you. Okay? So, everything you need is already there. But rather than keep asking other people's opinion, you need to trust your own. Okay? So at the end of the day, you got nobody to blame regarding the choices. You can't say, so-and-so told me. No. Own it. It's yours. God gave everybody 100%. The moment that you give away your power to somebody else, they get 110, 115, 125%, and your percentage is going down. Alright, let's see. Success. Congratulations, you're on the road to success. You needn't have any reservations about your situation as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of your living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy peace in your life. Okay? So, right now, success is coming. Okay? It's just right now, you need to recover. Okay? Just doesn't seem to be the right time right now. Let me ask Brian. All the message here for the collective. A problem shared and all that. You don't have to stress this on your own. Speak to someone, get advice, and be open to new ideas. Okay? So whatever you have to go through, you don't have to go through this by yourself. Okay? Best foot forward. You create your own look, you know. Dust yourself down, pull up your socks, and put a smile on it. All will be fine. Okay? So that is for the collective. Let's see what other message. Gemstone. Let's see a crystal stone I'm hearing. For the collective. What crystal stone does the collective need to? No. 2. You got carnelian. Feed your creativity. Okay? And you've also got Amazonite. Loosen your grip. Okay? So I'm going to actually read both of them. And bottom you've got somebody needs to make a decision here. This is the lapis lazuli. So let's say I'm going to read to you, Carnelian. Feed your creativity. Your creative side is calling to you. Rather than waiting for inspiration to strike, be your own creative muse. Choose an activity that taps into your imagination. Allow yourself to get messy and create freely. Silence your inner critic and let go of any expectations about what this process should look like. It's not about making a perfect masterpiece, it's about exploring your personal journey and letting your imaginations run wild. Now the core questions. What sparks your creative side? Is there anything holding you back from letting your creativity run wild? What do you want to create? Now the crystal action is, affirm, I am imaginative and create freely. Today, start one new creative project or restart one you've abandoned, because you will get success. Okay? Now Amazonite, loosen your grip. That's for somebody. There are times when enough is enough. It's time to relinquish control. You don't have to do it all, and what's more, you can't do it all. No one can. Some things in life are simply out of our control. Remember, your best at any given moment is good enough. It's easy to get stuck in your ways and feel like we might want to interfere with life's greater plan. Instead, try taking a step back to give space and time for the relationships and situations in your life to develop. Release the idea of how things should be to make room for how things could be. Everything will fall into place if you allow life to unfold in an organic way, natural. Okay? Don't try and don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. In which area of your or areas of your life can you release control? That's the question. And how would that feel? And can you trust that the beauty of life often comes from the unexpected? Okay? Now, crystal action, affirm, I let go of control. Today, delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. Okay? You don't have to do everything. Okay? Like I said, the problem shared and all that. Right? So let's see, what other message is coming out for you here? Ooh. Yeah. Let's see what's the center of the issue here, because that's the overview here. What's the center of the 2. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus who could be calling for some form of a payment, okay? And some of you need to kind of guard your possessions and be careful with your health. And for some of you, there could be some conclusion to an important undertaking here that needs you to be patient, have some form of balance, okay? Because for some of you, somebody's not going to get a second chance here. Okay, somebody could be calling for some form of payment or old debt. Okay, it could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or it could be a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, or they may have the combination of both. Okay, but you've got the 6 of Cups here with the King of Pentacles. Okay, and it seems like somebody here is either thinking about somebody from the past, okay, with the 6 of Cups here, or somebody here wants to return back from the past, right? And it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, like I said, or they may have the combination of both, okay? But with the Six of Cups here reversed like this, okay? He's looking back on how things used to be, this person is, okay? This is sometimes connected with children or childhood. Because the reversal suggests that you're rightly beginning to pay more attention to the future rather than the past. Okay? That's for somebody here, right? For some of you, though, it's telling that you must stay focused on the present and the future instead of getting or staying lost in the good old days. Some of you need to live for today, because it seems like the Five of Cups, somebody still could be crying over spilt milk and not letting the past go, okay? Can't ring a bell. What is done is done. That's for somebody, okay? Because for some of you right now, if it's concerning your work, it seems like now it's like the honey period is now over now, okay? Some of you now have to kind of run with it, I'm hearing, because it's like, say you've got all the training that you needed, okay, and now it's for you to do the work. Now, when you first stepped into this, you had rose-colored glasses on, thinking that, oh, everything looks so good, okay, but some of you right now need to kind of think long and hard before deciding if you need to take some sort of action due to something that went wrong in the workplace, okay? You say many battles are worth fighting and many are not. You got to trust yourself to know the difference. Is this worth fighting for, okay? And if it concerns your love life, then you're likely to begin dealing with soon with some issues that you've been avoiding, okay? And this could be regards to love. And if you are in a committed relationship, things that you should have swept under the rug, or things that you have swept under the rug, okay, to keep the harmony in. Seems like they're starting to resurface, you know, like floating body, floating fish, something, you know, starting to see that everybody can see roots out of a pot of a plant. People starting to see there's a problem because the roots are starting to show, kind of thing, showing that something may need repotting here, okay? But for some of you, it's time to look at yourself, because some of you is going to have to make a decision here. And it's not going to be an easy decision. It's going to be a difficult decision, okay? Some of you need to get out and about to go meet somebody, okay? Because they're not just going to fall out the sky in your lap, you know what I mean? Some of you need to pay attention to your finances and how you actually deal with your finances, how you're spending your finances right now for some of you. Because for some of you right now, you could be coming out of some long illness that you've been ill for a while, okay? And matter of fact, you've been through a battle, okay? Been through some hard times, and now you're at a point in your life now that you're focusing on, now that you coming out from making a decision. It might not have been the right decision at the time, but because it was a difficult decision, you was at a crossroad. Some of you was in denial. Some of you were refusing to see things for what they really were, okay? And now some of you with the 9 of Wands there, you're quite defensive because you've been through a lot, okay? You're having to stand your ground and defend yourself, okay? You're having to move quickly towards something here, okay? Some of you were burnt out, right? And if it hasn't happened, be prepared that it will happen if you overwork and don't have a balance in your life, okay? Some of you are holding back because of money. Some of you are spying or wanting to communicate regarding somebody here is holding back because somebody's still angry, somebody's still, it's unrequited love, somebody's still here emotionally unavailable. And it could even be somebody you work with, okay? Yeah, somebody here is trying to get some success already. But like I said, it's there, but it's not yet. Because some of you could be recovering from an illness, a long-term illness, and you have to go, when you eventually do go back to work, okay? Yeah, because some of you are focusing on sleepless nights, not being sleeping properly, being up in your head, okay? Because there's been something shady going on here. And some of you, if it's you, you need to avoid any kind of shady things. Someone could be suffering with some form of depression or anxiety, okay? Could be dealing with Libra, Pisces, but there's been some injustice, okay? Somebody's going to experience some great disappointment, and it could be regarding work. That somebody here could be getting some bad news. Could even be regarding their finances, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus very strongly, but someone's getting some bad news, okay? There could be some disappointment because a loss in friendship, okay? We could hear some bad news about somebody who's ill, could be suffering with some form of nervous breakdown or anxiety, okay? Could be a Taurus for some of you. Somebody's subject to some form of slander though, or somebody's easily taken advantage of because they're going through some financial difficulties here with the Five of Pentacles here reverse, okay? Virgo again, Capricorn or Taurus. Somebody here could be in a new romance, okay, or getting over some financial loss, okay? The finances could be improving, okay? Somebody's hopes and fear though is regarding work, okay? Something that's stable, long term, okay? Somebody could be working in a job that they've been in for a long time, a year for some people, okay? That someone may end up walking away from with the Eight of Cups. Somebody's completing a cycle, or somebody here could be ending one cycle, one job to start a new job, so they're walking away. But somebody here is disappointed, especially in a love affair, because there's been a radical change in plans that's taken place here. Remember, best foot forward and all that, you create your own luck. Somebody here could be communicating or sending a message, okay? It could be a message regarding some betrayal by a friend or a rival in love here, which is unrequited, because somebody's still angry. It could be somebody you live with or married to or in a relationship that feels trapped here. And it could be, like I said, a marriage of a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? That's becoming a burden that you need to put down for somebody. Some of you, it's a marriage. Some of you are going to be ending and walking away from to start a new beginning, okay? Some of you, it's a job. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here, collective. Yeah, but somebody here is giving up. Wow. Some of you, it's a marriage to walking away from. Some of you, like I said, it's a job. Okay? I just want to clarify some of these here. Because for this King of Pentacles, who's could be getting some bills because you need to watch the finances now, okay? Somebody could be moving on, this King of Pentacles here. Okay, after coming out some form of conflict, somebody wants to move on to calmer waters. Someone's being very patient here, waiting, trying to get balance in their life, okay? There could be problems, okay? Unfavorable judgment in a lawsuit that could have gone against this King of Pentacles, okay? Regarding some unwanted proposal, like I said, somebody was unrequited love, somebody could have been dealing with some aftermath or some problems that was draining their energy. With the Six of Cups here reversed, you got the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? Somebody could be traveling or taking a journey, possibly by water. Okay? And it could be turning to somebody from the past. Okay? Or you're meeting up on somebody from the past. Because something, this drinking, these choices that you make could be not so good choices you're making. Okay? Some of you, excuse me, I have to get a drink of water. Sorry about that, collector. It seems like somebody who thought the grass was green on the other side, he may want to return after having several choices, okay? Has possibly made a bad decision, okay? Someone needs to take the initiative, okay? I know I'm getting conscious of myself, keep saying okay now. Action is necessary for a positive outcome here, because for some of you, with the Seven of Cups here reversed like this, someone has no longer got them options of returning to somebody from the past. Okay? You had a choice before, you no longer got that choice. Right? When it concerns the Nine of Swords here, and that's reversed. Right? For some of you right now, the truth is that someone still had hope, but they still can't get over the past. They're still crying over the loss and the healing from this, but it's going to take time. Okay, I keep hearing it just takes time. There's definitely been a grief or loss, many regrets somebody has here. Okay, somebody needs healing right now, and that's the truth. Okay, and someone's going to get some truth regarding end of a marriage or a love relationship or disappointment in a friendship. Someone's going to get over this. Can't sleep. Someone's standing their ground and feeling like they have to defend themselves because someone's codependent here. Okay? And someone could be losing out financially. Right? Possibly lost at the home. And they can't sleep at night time, worrying, stressing regarding this. Okay? So if you're refinancing, do not borrow against your home because you're going to end up losing it. Alright? And those who are moving need to kind of move or relocate very cautiously, because some of you may lose some luxury items. And it's telling you not to spend money right now. Okay? Wow. Somebody here took a chance, okay, with a karmic, and now they can't sleep at night time, okay, because of the third party here involved, okay, and somebody here possibly got some form of psychological problems, okay, sickness, through the loss, they made some bad decision or a bad choice here, okay. Somebody trusted the wrong people here, and they ended up losing out big time, I'm hearing. Right? Now, when it concerns this decision that you had to make, like I said, somebody made a bad decision, okay. They wanted a reconciliation here in the past, right? Someone was communicating, but somebody here was wearing a mask. It was being false. Okay? Somebody here was unfaithful in the relationship. Right? Very stubborn. Had no intentions of committing to the relationship. Very dishonest. Okay? This person kind of lives in some kind of fantasy world. Okay? This person will break your heart. It may cause you to develop some long-term distrust as well, because there's been some betrayal. Right? Someone here has very well educated and opinionated. Okay, they could even be a workaholic. Okay, because they seem to be obsessed with success. That's the first card that come out. Okay, but this person seems to have no sense of humor. And they don't believe in wasting time. It seems like work. Okay? It's for somebody. Because somebody here, there could be a delay or obstacle, or because they got ill. So things are balanced here, and someone's going to feel financially left out in the cold here, or going through some financial difficulty. They could have even lost a job. Okay? And someone feels like giving up here because they're going to get some bad news here. Okay? Bad news, and it could be regarding their finances or their job, and that's the truth. But you're going to get some clarity with the page of things regarding the bad news that might be coming in. You're going to get some clarity regarding this, okay? Because for some of you, it could be regarding somebody in the family that's a bit paranoid, okay, or defensive, right? Who feels like they're being left out in the cold, right? And for some of you, somebody may have to move home, or somebody feels left out in a marriage, but it's causing a lot of conflicts, and somebody with the Five of Swords here in the home or in the marriage, okay? Someone seems to be taking advantage of you, or you're taking advantage of them. But somebody here hopes to have a new beginning here, and is happy to. Some of you could even be a son that's born, or somebody was pregnant and they had a son, okay? And for some of you, it could be a Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here again from the past, okay? Somebody's emotionally upset, and somebody's not taking responsibility for their own actions, okay? For some of you, seems to be some large sum of money that affects this person's mood, where they're reading that they're walking away because of a loss. There's been a loss of finances, you know what I mean? A cycle has been completed. For some of you, it's a marriage, a home. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could have lost your home, okay? Or some of you could be purchasing a new home. It's going to cause a lot of conflict and arguments because someone's trying to detach you from some form of codependency, okay? So if you're dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, say Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Someone could have lost a home or their job here, okay? That's for somebody. Wow. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. Because somebody here who's very stubborn, there's definitely some from betrayal, okay? Someone could have been through ill health, felt like stabbed in the back. Some of you are dealing with a narcissist, okay? This was somebody with one-sided relationship. Somebody could have been love bombing you, okay? And you also got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. But someone was stabbed in the back and betrayed, okay? And that's what caused the separation. And you are going to get some clarity and truth regarding this. This could have been somebody you're married to, living with, okay? But it's definitely showing here that somebody was dealing with a narcissist, and there's going to be a separation because something's definitely coming to an end, okay? Some of you, it was in a working environment, okay? Somebody you could have been working with, it could have been a boss for some of you, right? And for some of you, it was somebody that you was involved with, that you had to make a decision. It could have been a baby mama, okay? It could have been your wife, ex-wife, karmic partner. But it's showing here that for some of you right now, somebody's walked away from people and things that no longer serve them and gone within to seek some form of enlightenment, because somebody here was being very stubborn, okay? And for some of you, there was somebody here in the family here who was very immature, lazy, they're lacking ambition, okay? There was crisis in their confidence. Somebody lost belief in their own abilities here, and definitely a possible loss of a job, and that could have knocked their success. But like I said, it's not now. From the beginning, success is going to, sometimes you have to You're wondering sometimes why is something coming to an end, because the universe has something else lined up better for you. Okay? Every rejection is God's protection, because He's got something better that's lined up for you that you're more suited for. Okay? But some of you need to loosen your grip, because it's holding on to something that's over. Some of you it's a marriage, some of you it's a relationship, but it's over, and you got to let go, let God. Okay? That's for somebody, right? Because somebody's going to end up walking away, because there is definitely an ending. There's been a betrayal. Let's see what other message is going to be coming out for you here. I'm going to put these away. Trust your intuition. Remember that? Okay? You'll know it before it happens. Use your discernment. Okay? To know what's right for you. So let's see. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here, collective. Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay? Or some of you right now, you're being nurtured. Could be in a third party situation for some of you. Okay? Or overindulging and partying hard, because there's going to be an ending. Or someone's getting over some form of betrayal. Okay? This could have been in the working environment for some of you. Okay? Because somebody was holding on to their finances. Okay? With a third party, when someone's trying to get over it in the past there. This could have been in a working environment going on that someone was holding on to, and it was a secret for somebody. Yeah, somebody from the past could have returned. Okay, somebody was being very stubborn, very lazy. Okay, very argumentative. Some of you, it was a son or a child that's not happy. Okay, and causing a lot of conflict for somebody. Okay, yeah, definitely in a family or in a home or in a marriage. Okay, somebody wasn't happy, very stubborn, very lazy, right? But definitely within a third party situation going on in a work environment, somebody's not speaking about it, that's a secret. Okay, in the past someone was trying to get over some form of betrayal, but it seems like somebody here hasn't changed. And somebody needs to go within for the answers. Like I said, use your intuition, because the cycle's going to be completing, because someone's going to walk away from the third party situation here. Yeah, someone's going to make a decision here to get over this betrayal. If you're working with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and some of you it's a marriage that someone's walking away from. Okay, someone's made a decision. Again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay. Something definitely come to an end. It's been a betrayal. Oops. And that could have been a work environment or a marriage. But I see the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Wow. And definitely the cards fell back out again onto the floor. Separation and stabbed in the back, and mirror, mirror. Somebody was definitely dealing with a karmic. So the person coming to the life, some of you was married to this person. And that's the truth. And someone's going to end up walking away because of a third party situation here. See the King and Queen of Pentacles. Two different decks. Okay? But definitely somebody's walking away. Because they're disappointed in this love affair that took place. Right? Trying to get over this betrayal, they're having to make a difficult decision here. Somebody could have made a bad choice in the past. Okay? Somebody came in like a Trojan horse bearing gifts. let's say here, we'll clarify this Three of Cups. Oops. Third party, karmic. Walking away from a third party situation here. But things ain't moving on at all. Okay? Things ain't moving forward. We could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. Because somebody here is competing. Okay, no, this is in the work environment, you know. Somebody who's single, financially stable, they're focusing on holding on to their pentacles, holding on to their job. Remember, somebody needs to loosen the grip up. Loosen the grip. Okay? Because when it concerns this Ten of Swords here, as the outcome here with the High Priestess, somebody's moving on after betrayal. May not be speaking, they're just going to move on to calmer waters to get away from this conflict and arguments. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords again. So it's showing here that somebody made a decision here regarding this loss to detach from somebody who's codependent, very toxic environment here. Okay? Just can't kind of change that. There's definitely been a third party. You know who you're dealing with. We'll take a card from the Dark Mirror. Things don't seem to be too good here for the collective. I don't know who's needed to hear this message. Remember, take what does, leave what doesn't. Don't try and make it fit. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. It's definitely central to issue here. Been a third party, a mother figure. For some of you, somebody was blinded to the pain. Blinded, refusing to see things for what they really were. With the Two of Swords especially. Okay? Blinded to the pain. Pretending they don't feel what they feel. And then you got somebody here who's saying, the child I was meant to be. So somebody here feels they should have been different than what they are. Bottom of the deck, you've got Parasite. Somebody here, 1 in 9 is 10. Somebody's atonement here behind that. Somebody had to make a sacrifice and let somebody go here. Definitely I ended. Someone was stabbed in the back and betrayed. And somebody's moving on because somebody was a parasite. I read Parasite for you. Okay. Parasite, when the only answer to lack of self-efficiency is cling to another one. That's a parasite. You know what I mean? And they're sucking the life out of you and draining you and wondering why you feel so tired all the time is because you got a parasite that's stuck to you. Okay? That's cling on, I'm hearing. What can't survive alone will seek company. But instead of growing together, they will wither together. Because some people, you know, say loosen your grip, let go, let God. Because some people, even though it's ended, still ain't letting go. Relationships are not a zero-sum game. Of course, using each other is part of the game. But it's quite different when use takes the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting. In the long run, a good relationship is a win-win. Where there's more I give, the more I get, and the other way around. Still, it's not always like this, isn't it? Not just in bad relationships, in the short run, bad is bound to happen even in a house of true love. We cling, we bite, we hunger for safety and freedom and support, and on the other side, we get mangled, bitten, demanded on. Well, it happens. It happened, and it will happen again. It's a part of the game, but if it happens too often, it creates a toxic environment. It doesn't matter if we are a victim of the perpetrator, as poison is shared equally. One gets the pain, another one gets the advantage. But the toxic part, they both get, fully, a parasite, a leech, kills itself as much as it kills the host. It sacrifices the journey to the destination and then the destination to its failures. The problem is not living as sheep, but the true problem is living as a sheep for 100 years. Wow. Bah. Wow. Baba. Now somebody is blinded to the truth regarding this, that they're either a parasite or you're becoming a parasite by hanging out with a parasite, okay? But somebody's definitely blinded to the pain, so I'm going to read that to you now. I can shoulder it and it's not a big deal, isn't it? Isn't it? Carving oneself for every stroke of whip and feeling no broken that it makes no difference to be whole. No. That's giving up. Which I see some of you have given up in the past. Okay. T.S. Eliot said, "A fly that lives a single day has lived as long as we. Yet we accept the passage of time like it didn't matter. Like we don't matter. Every day a single line is added to the pattern. A single fly is added to the wall. We take one more responsibility. We take a little more abuse. We shoulder a little more pain. We smile in front of a little more insolence. We close our eyes to our wounds. We think we can endure it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. We say to ourselves, like men, because it's manly to endure and be strong. Like women, because it's feminine to endure and be strong. Like humans, because the care and gentleness we feel is precious to others, and we don't dare to actually claim for ourselves. After all, we can do it, but it actually hurts. It's painful. Tears are better than feeding flies with our own blood. We can scream and say no, or endure, nevertheless, but remember that we are just humans, neither heroes nor saints. Okay? So when you're trying to keep a stiff upper lip and all that, when you're under some form of abuse, you know what I mean? The outcome is you're going to move on. You're going to have to listen to your intuition here, collective, because you've also got the child I was meant to be. So somebody's feeling that this isn't my life. This isn't how things were supposed to be. Of course, we all have those fantasies and we all wanted our lives to be home, children, marriage, white picket fence for somebody. Okay? The child I'm meant to be. So somebody doesn't feel like they're living the life they're supposed to live. But look in this child's hands, something's growing. Okay? New growth, new beginning. Let's see. To go forward is to go backwards, as hope heals the wounds of the past. There is little darkness in the card. It's a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, and yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into fairy light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell, a funereal feeling of light, peaches and blossoms. It is faith, it is hope. It is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can't be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know this as a gift of light among the cruel darkness. It brings no road, sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place to safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely here. Okay? And that's what it is. Something has come to an end. And some of you, it's a marriage. Okay? Some of you have been staying in an unlovable marriage, an unrequited marriage, a blocked marriage, an angry marriage, okay, a jealous marriage, or relationship for some of you. But there's been an ending. Something definitely has come to an end, okay? and somebody's moving on. Is there any other message for the collective? I'm not being bad news. Let's see the brain saying. Wow, that was a flipper. I love it when a plan comes together. Success, pat yourself on the back as all that hard work and effort has paid off. Because, like I said, some of you will be getting some success, but it's like as one door closes, another door will open. But some of you need to look into it a bit more deeply. No, things aren't as hoped for. So let's try and see what's at the bottom of this. Don't give up, but let's listen to what's going on around us, because whatever it is, you're going to hear about it. Okay? Something's coming to an end, a marriage for some of you, because some of you have realized that you were living with a parasite that was just sucking you dry. Okay? If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.